আমরা আর্কিটেকচারাল সিটি ট্যুর করছি শিকাগোতে। নদীর মধ্যে দিয়ে গুজরাটি খাবার একজন গুজরাটের ভদ্রলোক যিনি পশ্চিমবঙ্গে ছিলেন আগে, এখন সিয়াটেলে আছেন, তিনি এবং ইনি বোম্বের মানুষ। আমার একটা ছবিও তুলে দিয়েছেন। থ্যাংক ইউ। ভালো খেতে গুজরাটের। আমরা আর্কিটেকচারাল সিটি ট্যুরটা করছি। এখানে অনেকগুলো ট্যুর আছে, সরি আর্কিটেকচারাল।
Please do not try and touch the bridges. Please do not try and grab onto the bridges, and please do not try and stick things in the bridges. I know it's very tempting, but please avoid the bridges. They are dangerous. See you next to the beautiful blue shoes, my best friend in the whole wide world. His name is Jim. He's going to be your tour guide today. He's perfect in every way. He's going to teach you everything there is to know about the city of Chicago, its history and its architecture. Not a respect for him and the people seated around you who also paid to take this tour. We ask that you keep all conversations on the top deck to a minimum, and we do not allow cell phone calls up here. Stairs are in the back though, beneath that canopy, and they'll take you downstairs. Downstairs you can have all the conversations you want. Make and receive calls on your phone down there, not up here. We have additional seating down there, speakers everywhere. You will not miss a minute of the tour down there. And down there you'll find our bar. Olivia is still your bartender. She's still serving up a variety of cocktails, mixed drinks, beer on tap, wine, soda, juice, water, chips, and pretzels. She has hot drinks like coffee, tea, and hot chocolate. And in case you get a little chilly, she has hats and blankets for sale as well. And everything at the bar is credit debit only, no cash. Go past the bar on the right-hand side, which is currently the dock side. You'll find our restrooms. They'll be available all trip, and you are free to move about the back.
Swati crap, bienvenuto, bienvenidos. Bienvenue. I think we got some French folks. Welcome. I don't know that in Ukraine, but okay, welcome. Welcome, guys. My name is Jim. That's Polish, yeah. My name is Jim, and I have the good pleasure of being your docent, your guide, your host, really, for this 75-minute architectural safari through this beautiful living museum of architecture. People have asked, I lived in Chicago most of my whole life, or my adult life, and I've had the pleasure of showing off my city like this for the past dozen seasons, and I love this job because I love Chicago. It takes you from right in front of our boat here. That boat over there is heading over to the base of the Sears Willis Tower. It also takes you to Navy Pier, from here to Navy Pier. Navy Pier, by the way, the water taxi system, you get with this architecture tour ticket, you get an all-day pass for only $6 for kids. That's a pretty good deal. When you get to Navy Pier, Shoreline has a lake cruise, a 45-minute lake cruise. That's awesome. With your architecture tour ticket, it's only, you ready? $6. Nothing, $6. $3 for kids. Big deal. All right, let's get going. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to bring my A game. I know you all put some cash down for this. And to do this, we're going to do 4 things. I used to be a teacher. These are 4 learning outcomes. First, we're going to talk about my favorite subject, which is beauty. You're going to see a beautiful city today, guys, but we're going to talk about how beauty is so powerful that it can influence people and shape culture. Yep. Second, you're going to learn. You're going to get edutained, and we're going to learn about the evolution of architecture. And you're going to see each generation takes its cultural values and expresses them in 3 dimensions. We're going to decode old buildings. They're going to tell us what was going on. Third, full disclosure, I'm a nerd for life. I have an engineering degree. I'm not using it anymore, but I'm a nerd, so we're going to talk technical in hopes that there are some nerds on board. Finally, we're going to tell some stories. Everyone loves stories. We're going to talk about Chicago's history, culture, food, triumph, tragedy, and an Irish cow. And mostly have a boatload of fun. As our captain said, guys, please keep side conversations to a minimum. Try not to block views. Some of your best photos are going to be near the end of the tour. Let's get started. How about this white building right here? This is the iconic reading building. It says early 1920s. Note that, early 20s. Spanish Revival is the name of the style. Modeled after a cathedral in Sevilla, Spain. Our question guiding us today on this smart tour quest is why? Why was he building buildings like that look like European cathedrals and palaces here in Chicago in the early 1920s? It's because the young United States didn't yet know what our own style of beauty was. We were still copying and pasting beauty from Europe. wasn't until later we came into our own. So our
Chicago
first
শহর এবং
generation
কিছুটা
of
বাইরেও
stars
যাবে এই
looking to Europe's beauty. Here's the second one,
লঞ্চটা
it's the spectacular.
এবং সেখানে
Trump
ওরা
International
এদের ইতিহাস
Hotel and Tower. This beauty
সমৃদ্ধ
is the second tallest building in Chicago. It's a high-end residence and hotel.
Second
Built in
tallest
2009. And it is a good example
building
of
বলছে
one of the
Chicago শহরের ট্রাম
architectural
বিল্ডিং
styles that we're going to talk quite a bit about today, guys. And it's
এখানে
called
সমস্ত আর্কিটেকচার জায়গাগুলোকে দেখাতে দেখাতে নিয়ে
Look up
যাবে
here with me. See these three patio terraces? They're called setbacks. They're not arbitrary heights because they are each at the height of a neighboring building. The
Recording.
first patio,
Recording.
where the Trump sign is, same height of the roof of the white Wrigley building I just talked about. Second patio on the left, look across the river. Same height of the white rocket ship shaped building. And the third patio, way up on the right, is the same height of the black box building on the other side. I hate to make you dizzy, but what I'm saying is it's acknowledging its three neighbors' heights. Isn't that cool? Site-specific designs intentionally meant to flatter the context, contextualism. Now, the architect of Trump Tower is one of Chicago's most famous and beloved architects. There's a guy named Adrian Smith, who, by the way, he is the world's tallest architect. He comes in at the staggering height of 5 feet 7 inches. We call him that because he makes the tallest buildings in the world, including the Trump Towers. Eyes up, cameras up. You'll hear that a lot. Over to the right, you'll see the twin iconic corncob towers of Marina City. These guys are pie-shaped apartments. Everybody lives up there. A little difficult to furnish a triangular-shaped living room, right? Now here's its story. Like many cities, in the 1960s, practically nobody was living in the city center. You worked downtown, you went home, but you didn't live here. Well, there was a Chicago architect, guys, and his name was Bertrand Goldberg. He was kind of the